welcome this tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to conceal a project inside a project. I'm just kidding. Today I will be showing you something called how to do rigging in Scratch. So, let's get started. So I know I said I would do a tutorial on this in the last, in the onion skinning video, but this time we're gonna go more in depth into rigging a character. So the first thing we're gonna do is just delete Scratch Cat. We don't need it anymore. It's just a lifeless. Yeah, we don't need it. It's terrible. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna start off is the head. Yeah, we're gonna make the skin red, and we're just gonna click shift while dragging with the circle tool, and we make a perfect circle. And then we're gonna drag this circle right here, click shift and drag it upwards, and as you can see, it's snapping to the grid. And yeah, okay, we're gonna grab the rectangle tool, and we're going to click fill and make a blue shirt right here. Now, this might not make sense, and it doesn't really look good, but trust me on this. So just drag it down to right there. Now grab a circle and put it right here. And this time we're gonna stretch it out till it's kind of like an oval, kind of like something like this. And then we're gonna drag this square up just the tiniest bit more. And then we're gonna center all of this by putting it in this. And this this center thing is very helpful because it makes sure that all your shapes are centered. Okay. Now we're going to group this using the group button right here. And what that does is it makes sure that unless we click ungroup right here, whenever you move one of these, it moves together. So group these, and we're gonna put this right here in the center and drag it down a little bit from the head. A little bit down, yeah, like that. Then we're gonna grab this, put it in the center just to make sure it's centered, and drag it up. Now we're just gonna be making it stiff, and then I'll show you how to animate it in the next tutorial. But for now, we're gonna go and click front. Now, if we click front, everything will go to the front. If we click back, everything will go to the back. And then there's forward and backward, and that makes it, so let me drag this down. If we click this, as you can see, it goes front, forward, and backwards. Now, I know you might be thinking these two do the same, but they don't. Actually, this brings it in front of everything, and I'll show you what I mean right now. If we drag on this, and we click ungroup, and we drag this down here, and then we click backwards, as you can see, it's gonna go in front of one of these first. And then if we click back and front, as you can see, the same thing happens, except it does it all of a sudden, and you don't have to click it multiple times. So that's why I think the new Scratch 3.0 interface is just superior to the old trashy garbage workspace of Scratch 2.0. Although some of you might think otherwise, I think I like this because it's better for animation. So anyways, let's get back into the tutorial. So we're gonna grab the circle tool, and we're gonna make 2 circles. Well, we're actually gonna make 1 circle, and then we're gonna click the Control V or Command V if you're using Mac, and then Control C or Command V if you're using Mac, and then click Control V, and that will copy and paste it. So we're gonna delete the second one because we still need to make the rest of the arm. So we're gonna right about here in the middle of this circle, make an arm and make a cube, a longer rectangle. And then we're gonna try to span it between those two. And that will be, so this ball right here is supposed to be our shoulder, and it's a makeshift shoulder. And this is our upper arm. So we're gonna group this And then we're gonna make another ball right here. We're gonna grab a skin color, the red, as I said before, because I have no idea why the skin is red, but it looks cool. And then we're gonna grab this and paste it, and then fill and drag this to red, and as you can see, it just becomes a red color, and that looks. And okay, so we're gonna put this to the back of the arm thing, and we might want to move it up a little bit or shrink it depending on how big your arm is. And what that'll do is make it, we just want to make it fit inside here, and this will be our elbow socket. Elbow, yeah. And then we're gonna add the cube as we did with the upper arm. Okay. And then group this and put it into here. Put it back. And then we're gonna make our hand. So with our hand, we're just gonna make a simple cube because we really can't make anything complicated yet. Because we can't make anything complicated unless we've gone through the basics. So just make that cube, and we're not gonna group the hand to the rest of the arm because we want to be able to rotate the hand without rotating the entire arm. So now I'm gonna show you a cool trick, and I know you guys have probably seen this before. I'm gonna drag this up to here, right here where the shoulder is, and just kind of like put that right there. And then I'm gonna click Control C or Command C, and then Control V or Command V. And the command is for the Mac. And then as you can see, we duplicated the arm perfectly. And if you want to duplicate it really perfectly, click Control Shift V. And what that does is it duplicates it right into the place where it started, but I don't like to do that. So now click Shift, and we're gonna drag it all the way to the other side of the arm. And then we're gonna click Flip Horizontal. And what that will do is in the same, it'll flip the arm horizontal. So yeah, I'm kind of spacing it out from the body a little bit now. Okay, as you can see, we have the shirt, the arm, the head. Okay, now we're going to add the pants. So first we're gonna add these the torso right here. No, this whole thing right here is the torso. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna group the chest right here and the waist right here. We're gonna group that together. So we move these all together because we don't want to move them separately, or else it's gonna look a little weird. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the fill back to the pants color, and we're gonna quickly do the same process we did for the legs. But instead of doing that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a little trick that you can do to make this go quicker. We're gonna copy and paste the legs, the arms, I mean, and we're gonna put them right there. And that looks a little dumb, but what we're gonna do is select this entire thing, and then we're gonna click move back. So now it's at the back, and then we're gonna fill this the color of the pants. That's pretty neat because you don't have to remodel the whole thing. Right there. And then for the feet, just flip this hand this way, and then we're gonna choose a color for the feet. I'm gonna choose like a black, and then we're going to duplicate these feet and drag this to the other side right here, where we're gonna flip this horizontally and kind of drag it right there. And then we're gonna make sure both of the feet are all the way at the back. We don't want the and V. Okay, now I know this character might seem a little dead inside, so we're gonna add a face. We're gonna select our brush tool and set the color to black for an outline. And then add a mouth right there, a tongue, because all characters, teeth right there, and eyes, and some eyebrows. Yeah, and a nose, we forgot the nose. Okay, so this is the accurate representation of your average human.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.